Hi guys, I'm on another hot girl walk, and today I wanted to take you guys to my favorite coffee shop. It's called Revival Coffee. It's all pink. That's the only reason I love it. It's because everything's pink. But there is a ton of people here, so I don't even know if we're really in. I wanted to talk about how to make friends. So I think that's really important to talk about that. Hi, can I get the Fruity Pebbles? Can I get oat milk instead? Look how cute it is in here. Look how cute this drink is. It's matcha. They call it the Fruity Pebbles drink. It's really good. Sorry, that place is just packed. Too many people. I was overstimulated. I couldn't focus. So anyways, yeah, I wanted to kind of talk about how to make friends. I'll insert video of my friends here. The girls are out on E6 tonight. No, don't do that. I can't use that.
I thought you said tits are out.
No, I said the girls. The girls.
Chloe just tricked me on purpose, bitch. Yeah, damn right I fucking did.
Why you're in the back of the class?
Annoying as fuck. Ew. Not you having dick throat.
Oh! What does that even mean?
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Dick throat.
Dick throat? I haven't sucked dick in like 2 months.
Okay,
Oh.
James Charles.
My God.
I would suck your dick, but I cut it off 2 months ago.
Oh, shit! I don't even know what that means.
Ew, of course he looks ugly.
Oh!
He licked my hand.
Ew!
Licked your
What?
She wishes. Living.
Ew!
I'm a unicorn!
She brought the drink from the bar.
5.0 stars on Uber.
She brought the drink from the bar.
Literally, at least the fourth time that I've seen this happen. The first time, she literally put the glass cup in her purse.
In her purse,
and
yeah.
walked out the bar with it. And they kind of looked at her, but they were like,
One thing about Chloe,
Whatever.
she gonna smuggle a drink, girl.
This is why I was pregnant and bloated.
Dude, it's chaos in the street. There's so many people here. Anyways, one of my favorite ramen places, Ramen Katsuya. This one's really good. They have a little mini bar called Domo Arigato, which is really cute. I love it there. But yeah, so how to make friends. First of all, go to the same place over and over and over again. Just make it a part of your routine. So if you go to the same coffee shop every day, if you go to the same bar every day, which is what I did, went to the same bar on specific nights, and you see the regulars, whatever, you eventually talk to people, because starting a conversation is very difficult, especially for me. I don't know about you guys. So eventually either you'll, say like, oh, I've seen you around a lot, or they'll say that. Usually I try to make people approach me. It's about like smiling and being open energy-wise, things like that. But anyways, how to make a friend. First of all, don't trust a bitch that want to be your friend real quick. That's a red flag. Why you want to be my friend so bad? You don't know me. Number 2, it takes time. Trust is built, and it takes time. All of my good friends, I would say, we probably bumped into each other and were friendly and just said hi like 20 plus times before we ever like even really hung out or exchanged numbers or anything. It takes me a while, and I think that's the best way, is when you naturally are drawn to each other. It shouldn't be difficult. It's another big thing, is that I feel like when it comes to adult friendships, it should be easy and just happen naturally. I also think you need to initiate, something a lot of people don't do. They talk about how like, oh, no one invites me anything, no one invites me anything, but do you invite people to things? Do you text them first? You know, the world does not revolve around you. Princess behavior is not always rewarded. I would also say the traits you should look for are givers, not takers. There shouldn't be arguments about who's paying the bill here, who's paying what. There shouldn't be arguments about like, I don't want to go here because I don't like this person or that person. It should just be like, hey, you guys want to go there? That's fine. I'll meet up with you later. Meet up with you after. I don't like that place. I don't like that person. Things like that. Oh, look, this is the 313. It's a pretty decent Detroit style pizza. It's not bad. What else was I saying? I know people always say like, find someone who has similar hobbies as you, which I think is great. But something that I really look for is people who kind of get it, like have a respect, a mutual respect, and good energy. Like, it's okay if, you know, you have a completely different set of hobbies than me. In fact, I like that because it pushes me out of my comfort zone. But do you have the same communication style as me? Do you have the same love language as me? Do you actually put effort into your friendships? You only message me when it's convenient. It just takes time to filter that out. There's also the friendship circle, where it's like there's the inner circle, the outer circle, and the outer. It kind of goes from there. And so I think it's okay to have a system like that where people graduate from. I also think you need to ask smart questions when you meet people. Stop asking, I mean, this just goes on dates too. I should do a whole video of what to ask when you're on a date, but with friends, it's like the same way. You're kind of interviewing them, right? To see like what they're like. So ask them, you know, who are you friends with? Like, what do you guys do for fun? Or, you know, how is your relationship with your family? Like, something like that. It doesn't have to be super in-depth right away. You know, you can gradually go into deeper questions. But I feel like a lot of people are just like, oh, let's party together, and you don't really know your friend at all. Or you're just like, oh, they're nice, I'll be a great friend of theirs. No, nice is a social strategy. It's not a personality trait. And everyone is nice when they first meet you. So you gotta get to the nitty gritty. I think it's important. Ask them how they de-stress. Ask them how many times they go out if you wanna go out. Ask them about their life and what makes them happy. My favorite is ask them the last time they laughed, or the last time they like laughed so hard they peed their pants. Stuff like that really bonds you together. I also think, you know, grabbing people together is important. I think a lot of times people are afraid to mix people or mix friends. You know, oh, this car almost hit me. I'm a bad bitch, so I'm a leader. And so leaders are not afraid to connect people. And so for me, I'm always trying to make my friends be friends with each other. I don't like a bitch that gatekeeps friends. That's another red flag. If someone is like gatekeeping, not a good sign. They're like, oh, this is my this friend, this is my that friend. What do you mean? Just friends in general. And then there's the inner and the outer circle. I'm an extrovert, so I tend to collect introverts. So if you're an introvert, you probably need to look for the extrovert. I'm sure they'll be somewhere screaming aloud. But like I said, you just go to the same places consistently. I don't care where it is that you go. And I promise you, you'll make friends. You can even join classes. Something I kind of want to do, I want to join a class. But I feel like if I joined a class, I would hate everyone. I don't know, I'm weird. I feel like, I don't know, there are moments where I'm just like an alien. I'm like, I don't know how to communicate. And then there are moments where I'm like super on. I'm just such a moody bitch. You also have to, oh, a bird almost fucking hit me. You have to be open to being vulnerable. I've had a lot of friends hurt me and use me and betray me, but I tried. And I think that's what's really important. The only way you can build trust is by being vulnerable and taking a chance. You know, don't share your deepest, darkest secret, but you know, sometimes you gotta test people. That's what I do. I give them a piece of knowledge and see if it spreads like wildfire, and it's usually something I don't care about if people know. And then I could see who's loyal and who's not. Also, don't be afraid to fight with your friends. Friends fight, they do. They get disagreements, arguments, absolutely. I mean, I'm no stranger to that. I feel like it happens to me often, but that just means that you care and that you have strong boundaries. And as long as you don't fight dirty, bitches that fight dirty, you're gone. Because for me, when I'm upset with a friend, I'm not gonna, you know, sort of start problems and message everyone and do all this crap and go to your op and shit like that. No, I'm just gonna isolate and not talk to you because you piss me the fuck off. And when bitches come in my business and they'd be like, oh, I heard you so-and-so was beefing. I'd be like, mind your business, how do you know about that? I'd be like, oh, we're beefing right now, but we're still friends and we'll be good again eventually. Even if I don't think we are, I'm gonna still say that because I have respect for you. And that's what I look for in a friend. Like, you gotta figure out how they fight. Because if they fight dirty, no, bro, not the business. I'm telling you. Now, when it comes to men, that's a whole different story. You gotta be careful about friendships, especially in the gay community. But I'm sure girls are the same way, right? When everyone's single, you gotta be careful of that friend that is boy fucking crazy. I've had issues with friends who were just like constantly looking for someone, which is a problem. Could not be friends with them. I've had friends who were like, you know, they say like, oh, you should never be friends with someone who has the same type as you. I don't really think that's the case, because I feel like most people, they just like good people. As much as they have a quote unquote type, they always end up with someone that, you know, they just vibe with, even if it doesn't look like their type. So I don't know about that, because for me, the people who are like super rigid with their types have usually been the ones that have tried to chase after people I'm interested in. So I don't think that's a good marker, but I think it's more along the lines of respect, right? Like, you can't just dib some guy because you saw him. It's more about the chemistry. If there's a guy you really like, then you get like one veto, right? But you can't use that too often, because then you lose your privileges. But after that, it's more along the lines of whoever has chemistry. You know, it's not about competing with your friends, but sometimes it's like, okay, period, may the best man win. Because ultimately, it doesn't really matter, right? It's just whoever has the right chemistry, whoever vibes with whoever is what happens. Ultimately, just look for someone who's real, you know, even if they aren't always like the most put together, as long as they're honest and truthful and they're not afraid to say I'm sorry and be vulnerable and share their emotions and their feelings. I think that's what matters when it comes to friends. If you made it this far in the video, you may have seen on Twitter that Trisha Paytas tweeted me that she wanted me to come on the podcast and do reading for her. So fingers crossed for me that manifests. If it does, I will be going to LA for obviously a few days to film that, which will be super exciting. So thank you guys. You guys manifested this. We all manifested it. But it's so funny, my last video, two videos ago, on here on this channel, I was talking about it and we manifested it and I'm so excited. But yeah, you know, you never know, right? We're still trying to figure things out and hopefully it manifests and comes to fruition. But if it doesn't, I'm just happy to know that, you know, she was interested, and I know eventually it'll happen if it doesn't, but I'm pretty sure it will. So I'm excited. I finished my drink and I'm passing a burger shop and I'm gonna be resisting temptation because I'm trying to eat cleaner. So, bye guys.